Dave's been out for a couple weeks. Dave, you've had some adventures in the last couple weeks. I don't know if you want to get into it, but we're here to listen.
Yeah, it's been fun. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been fun.
it's been eventful. Did some father things. Had a baby. She's almost 4 months old now. They call me Papa Dave. That's my new thing. But it was interesting, we tried it out 4 weeks. We kind of decided that maybe it wasn't gonna work out though. I don't know. Like I was gonna talk about it on the podcast to kind of get you guys' opinions. Like I don't know. Like it was kind of getting to the point where like I wasn't getting that much out of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, I hear just so much just talk about, babies, they're cute, they're, whatever. But it was kind of just like getting, I don't know, like monotonous, like every day it was just kind of like the same thing. Like it's like, oh, I need food, oh, I need attention kind of a
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And, I get it. Like it's a baby, like it's not like, someone else needing attention. But so I tried it. We both tried it. We're open. I'm always open to new things. You guys, that for everybody that knows me, I'll try anything once. I do recommend people check it out, try it out. Be open minded about it. But I don't know. It was also just like another thing that kind of grated on me was like she kept wearing Bambi outfits like every day, dude. Like every day, like, and it was kind of like, dude, like name 3 songs. Like I know for a fact that you've never actually watched Bambi a single time. So I don't know. It just felt a little like poser. Like get off Bambi's ass, dude. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like I feel like a bad person like talking to you guys about it.
No, definitely don't feel bad, dude. I was, it's one of those things. It's like I was going to warn you early on. I didn't want to spoil your wide-eyed optimism, but babies have the best PR agents in the world, right? And everybody acts as if it's this groundbreaking thing, and our lives are changed. Now we have to stop doing things we like because there's a baby that needs stuff. But
it's not all about you anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah. And your mom and dad tells you that it's like you're going to be a father someday, and it's like, yeah, okay. When is that? And then when it happens, it's like, yeah, I completely understand what you're saying about the Bambi thing. My daughter, when she was, I don't know, before she was even 3 months old, she was wearing a Kiss onesie, dude.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's just like there's plenty of bands that you could pick before Kiss. I mean, I get it, the stage presence, but
the point is that, like, sure, you like the themes of Kiss, that's cool, it's very thematic, but you don't never listen to Destroyer, you don't know what that album's on out, so it's
you weren't there, you weren't even alive when it came out. I wasn't alive either, admittedly.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
But I don't think you should feel bad about that. I think that that's a rite of passage for any father.
I was just expecting to get a little bit more immediate gratification out of it, and so far it's been me. And yeah, Kimster, you pushed the baby back in. I mean, we didn't do that. Like I said, like we gave it a shot. Like it's been almost 4 weeks, you guys. So you can't say that we didn't try. But a lot of people don't know this, but like you don't have to keep them.
Yeah.
Like your baby, like you can actually drop them off at any like fire station, police station if you don't want them, and like they find good homes for them. So it's not like it's not like we're like leaving her in the wind or whatever. So that is one thing your taxes pay for. That's something that you get out of that. So, you don't get, unfortunately, they don't give you like any money back or anything. Like there's no like deposit or something you get back. Like you kind of lose all the investment you put in, but at least it's like they take care of it for you.
Yeah, once you take babies out of the hospital off the lot, they depreciate in value, and they're not like a Toyota, right? You don't get it. You're not going to get the resale value of that, anywhere close to what you paid for it. But yeah, I mean, I remember, man, 4 or 5 months after we had our daughter, I got a DoorDash order, and I said, hey, do you want a baby? I got a baby. And it's much to the similar to what you're saying. I was like, it's just not working out. We both tried, and he was interested, got pretty close to the whole thing, and then just decided there was a few dings and stuff that he didn't like. So he walked away, but we were close,
Yeah, it is kind of like a car where it's like, yeah, it depreciates. Like usually you want to go for a used car. But lately, like used car prices have been so like out of control that it's like,
Yeah.
well, maybe we got to bite the bullet and get a new car. But I don't know. I guess someone out there, gets a baby. So, I mean, I will say like it was interesting. Like, I don't want to be all negative about it. I can't say I recommend it necessarily.
Hmm.
Like if I had to rate it 2 out of 5 stars, like,
Wow.
yeah, I mean maybe 2.5, 2.5.
That
It's cool creating a thing like
yeah.
like a living thing. It's pretty cool, like figuring that out. But
But the
the ex-
novelty of that wears off pretty quickly. I mean,
yeah, it's like a bad movie. It's like sometimes when you're watching a movie, it's like, oh, the concept was good, but the execution, just
yeah.
could have been a lot better.
Well, if you're gonna compare a baby to a movie, it's like, yeah, is Roadhouse a good movie? Well, no, but is it fun? And does Patrick Swayze kick major ass? Yeah. So, if it's kind of the same thing with a kid, it's like, my daughter when she was born, and you can tell me of something similar. My daughter was more like like a Transformers The Last Night, where it was like, sure, the budget's big, but I mean, is there anything even fun in this movie, or is it just a bunch of buildings exploding?
Just glitz and glamour. Like
Yeah.
the baby shower was wild, and then expectations were
Yeah.
real high. Great marketing campaign. Gender reveal. What's it gonna be? Oh my god!
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
then the baby comes, and you're like, not the
Hmm.
little less cute than I kind of imagined. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it took a long time to come out. It's like it's like
yeah,
once it's time to come out, it's like just make up your mind already. Stop playing footsie with reality.
yeah, in or out. Make up your mind. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I recommend it. Like, try it out. You know,
Well, I can say that I hope for the best, but I also know that you got to do what's in your best interest. So you shouldn't take on any of that guilt or weight or any of that responsibility if you got other stuff going on. Don't let it affect, your movie seeing schedule. That's the first thing.
well, Horror Fest is still going pretty strong, and
Awesome.
and when we were pregnant with her. When my wife was pregnant with her, we decided to watch watched a lot of horror and a lot of some pretty intense movies, the Texas Chainsaws, in hopes that maybe it would affect the baby.
Hmm.
I was excited about that. Just kind of an experiment. How will she be affected? Will she be more psychologically messed up by these movies? So we'll see.
Well, that was a good investment in just in time and personality, but you won't really know until next Horror Fest. If she comes around and is like, "Dad, I know she'll be less than a year old at that point," or no, she'll be over a year, so she should already be forming fully thought out sentences.
Well,
But if she comes to you and goes, "Dad, I want to watch Leatherface. I want to watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 Leatherface," then you'll know, like, "Oh,
I'll
I
be
did
like,
something wrong
well,
here."
Texas Chainsaw 3 first. I mean, I don't know if I'd start there. But I mean, whoever she ends up with, I'll try to get their number, follow up with it in a year, and go like, what's she asking for?
Yeah.
What's she liking?